All right, burpee deadlifts, because burpees aren't great enough by themselves. We're gonna add a deadlift to them. So this is a really good way to add strength into a cardio workout, to vary a burpee if, you know, burpees are getting boring or they're getting too easy, to make them a little bit more challenging. It's something that we like to tack on usually at the end of a long cardio piece, just kind of like as a final kicker. But burpee deadlift is essentially, you're gonna have 2 dumbbells. So if you've got 2 dumbbells, you're gonna line them up so that when you go down for your burpee, you can grab the dumbbells and put your chest between them. For the burpee part, so Caitlin's down. When she pops up, she is gonna try to get her feet as close to these weights as possible. I like to even slide them back a little bit before I stand up, tighten my core, lift my chest, and then stand up. There's your deadlift, and she'll take the weights back down and burpee, and she's gonna do it on repeat for as many reps as whatever the workout says. Now, it's really important here. I've seen people walk out of this with sore backs because when they get to this point of the deadlift, they're not bracing through the core, or they're just rounding their backs and they're trying to maybe even reach the dumbbells out and in too far of a position and lift from the dumbbells being in front of you.
You can see the difference between my back here.
Yeah, that's a huge difference. So even if you need a little bit more setup time before you lift the dumbbell, don't just rush this movement. We don't want you to throw out your back. Bring the dumbbells close to you. Think about lifting through the chest and the shoulders.
And pushing through your feet.
Yeah, driving your feet down, not just lifting your butt up first or any of those types of miscues. But yes, staying strong through the middle, lifting up with the chest, getting your feet close to the weights, and standing up nice and tall. Another thing that you want to make sure that you do is when you are at the top, you don't want to just let the weights take you back to the floor. You want to control the weight back down, keeping your core just as tight as it was when you stood up, keeping your chest up, and not just boom, throwing the weights down. I see it happen all the time.
It's a controlled deadlift, just like you would do a deadlift. We're just adding the down to the ground part.
Right, so don't try to go super fast and just let the weights take you to the ground. That can be even more dangerous than standing up the wrong way. So, you could, if you don't have 2 dumbbells, you could do this with 1 dumbbell. Just roll one out of the way.
Or you do one.
You could do one arm at a time and do, like 5 on one side and then switch sides. This is called a suitcase deadlift. It actually forces you to control your core a little bit more. So you're not wobbling back and forth when you're standing up. So I like this version a lot, honestly. You really have to focus on the stand.
It wants to pull you.
Exactly. Yeah.
I guess you could.
You could do it that way. Burpee down, and then pick it up. That might be more useful if you have a kettlebell or something. Maybe do the burpee in front or behind, your kettlebell, and then you could pick it up. You can have fun with it.
Yeah. Play around with the equipment you have, but just make sure you're keeping good form.
Just like all the other burpees, if you can't burpee all the way down, you could do like an up-down version, or where you just kick your feet back and stand. You can even do the walk back version. You don't have to, throw yourself to the ground if you're not there yet. Just work on whatever level that you're at the moment.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.